Hello everybody and welcome back to Dead Rising 2. Last video we learned that TK has captured Stacy and Katie, and after grabbing a couple of items that he requested, we are going to head back to the arena and hopefully he'll trade with us things that we want for things that he wants. Now I doubt it's going to be that easy, but it's worth a shot. We need to at least go and see if anything can be done, because now that everybody has left Fortune City, it's really only us left. And I would guess that over time, all of these zombies would overwhelm 4 humans. You know, and Katie needs her Zombrex and all that. I hope she doesn't need Zombrex, and if she does, I hope TK gave it to her. Wouldn't that be awful? You go to rescue little Katie and then she turns right away. Oh man, Chuck has such a hard life. I feel so bad for him. He saved TK and this is how he repays him. And as you get closer to the arena, TK may talk to you over the intercom. Kind of just, you know, beckoning you or whatever. So when you get to the area that you can enter to get to TK, I would use your healing items now instead of later. So if you have something that you need to do in order to heal up, I would use it, like orange juice or coffee creamer. In this case, I'm going to take a painkiller, and I'm also going to use my quick step so that you guys can see how that works. Chuck will move really, really fast with it. Runs like the wind.
Too late to play it safe, Chuck.
Better get up, princess. Don't want to waste your last day on Earth sleeping. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Watch Chuck Green's family get reduced to zombie chow because he didn't have the guts to save them. Your fans love you, Chuck. They look ready to just eat you up, don't they? Do you know what time it is, America? Payback time!
Hang on!
Alright, so at this point I think it's safe to say that TK has gone totally crazy. At first he was kind of just a jerk. You know, he wanted to obviously get a lot of money and be really successful with the outbreak, but I think after being bitten and, you know, kind of watching everything crumble underneath him, he's turned a little bit crazy, to say the least. So after the cutscene loads you back here, you won't have anything in your inventory. Because he used the stun gun on you, it made Chuck black out, I guess. And you won't have any of your stuff. So that's why I said to heal ahead of time. If you did use a drink to heal, the effects will be active when you come into the battle, which is nice. So I had the quick step active for a little while, so I was able to get a head start on collecting some items. I prefer to use the lead pipe. It's not the greatest weapon, it's a little bit slow, but it does the job. There's also a large wrench you can use, and you can toss spotlights at him, as well as cardboard boxes. The power drill isn't a bad idea either, because it kind of has a little bit of stopping power. As for his attacks, he's quite annoying, and this battle just takes a little while, so you just want to kind of take it really slow. You know, especially considering that you don't have any of your combo weapons or anything that's going to allow you to be at full power. So he'll chase you until he catches up to you. He'll swing his microphone at you and try and attack you that way. And then he'll also charge into you, as you've seen, and he'll charge into you, pin you against a wall, and you have to perform 2 button presses, I guess. You kind of do like a little quick time event in order to escape from him. So that's all there really is to it. There are healing items around the arena that you can grab. Be careful, if you go over to the scaffolding over here to grab items of any kind, he can turn the spotlights on, which will damage you. And in between fighting him, he will disappear and come back periodically. That's a good point to use the winch to bring Katie and Stacy up. You can see that there is a bar there that will show how far down they are into the pit. And you gotta be really careful just to make sure that they don't get too lowered down. Now that doesn't happen very often. It's pretty easy to keep an eye on the winch. You only have to really do a couple of winches in between fighting TK, but if you take it slow and steady and you just kind of watch his attack pattern, you should be able to defeat him.
Gotta be willing to risk it all if you're ever really gonna win big.
You guys want to hang around here all day? Or get out of here? It's over. We're going home.
Alright folks, there you have it. Dead Rising 2 completed with the best ending, ending S. And now we get to sit through the credits with the bomb-ass music. I do believe that this is Leon's boss battle theme. I never really got a chance to talk about all the music in this game, but it's all very fantastically done. I love that each psychopath has their own theme music, and I don't really have a lot of gripes with this game. I love pretty much everything that there is to love about this game, and the whole Dead Rising franchise in general. If you guys want to see any of the other Dead Rising games, please let me know. I will be more than happy to play them. I have played all of them with the exception of Dead Rising 3, of course, which isn't out yet, and the Wii version of the first Dead Rising game. So I like to think myself as pretty knowledgeable, and I did try my very best to show everything that I possibly could in this game. Of course, that's pretty difficult to do with a game of this large scale. However, we managed to rescue all 65 survivors. We fought every single psychopath. We got the best ending. We finished all the case files. We made a lot of the combo weapons and whatnot. So I think that we did pretty good. And I hope that you guys really enjoyed the playthrough. It seemed to be somewhat successful. I got lots of feedback and views and whatnot, so I'm very happy that I was able to provide some sort of entertainment to you guys. I really like the ending of the game, especially the S ending. It kind of ends very nicely. I had kind of mentioned that Chuck has a pretty hard life. He has a lot of responsibility on his shoulder. So it's kind of nice to see that maybe Stacy's gonna be able to help him out. You kind of just assume that they become a family. Of course, there's no sequel to this game, so you don't really know. But it is kind of your very stereotypical sort of walking off into the sunset ending, which I really like. I probably won't be showing off the multiplayer to this game, the online stuff, simply because I'm not very good at the online stuff. I do need a couple of achievements for it, mind you, but I always seem to lose, so there's probably some other videos that you could look up that would be much, much better than anything that I could show you. I just want to give a quick thanks to everybody who supported me, everybody who watched these videos, everybody who liked them and left comments, and for all your support. It's very much appreciated. I want to thank Capcom Vancouver, who made this game. Canadian company making a game, so that's also very excellent to see. They'll also be making Dead Rising 3, which I look very forward to. We now get to listen to BB singing, which isn't nearly as cool as Leon's theme, but it's nice that they included her in the very ending, I suppose. Depending on the ending of the game, you actually get different music as well, so that's kind of a nice little feature. These credits should be almost finished, and then we get to see our view totals. And then after that, we are done. Dead Rising 2 was a blast. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun as well. And if I can think of anything else to add, then I will. But for now, I think that it's probably time for me to move on to another playthrough after this is finished. So here's our summary. In total, we gained nearly 4 million PP. We got the best ending, which will grant you with a 100,000 PP bonus if you need it. You also get PP for the number of zombies you've killed, survivors that you've saved, gifts that you've given to Katie, and you also get PP for your money. And your money will also transfer over to your next playthrough. So you get to keep all of these stats if you decide to start a new game over again if you save to a slot and load it. So I hope that this guide was helpful to some of you. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and happy gaming. I will see you all in my next playthrough.